Hi everyone, I'm Robert Rivera and this is On the Cheap Tip, spa quality skincare without the spa price. Now today's lesson is going to be a cucumber mint mask and I'm very excited to show it to you, so let's get started. First you're going to start with a simple egg. You're going to need 1 egg white. So basically what you're going to do is separate your yolk from your egg white by either breaking it in half and going back and forth in between the shells, or basically do what I love to do is just dump the whole thing gently into a bowl and take half of the shell and scoop out the egg yolk, and it should be separated like so. Egg yolk and egg white. Now, you're not using the egg yolk for this tip, but keep this aside because I have an egg nail treatment tip that I want you to take a look at, and you can use that while you do your mask. So, you're going to take your egg white, like so, get a plain fork, and just whisk into a nice frothy mixture. And frothy means that it gets a little bubbly and it's just very mixed up. See? It's kind of bubbly and looks really frothy. I don't know any other word to use. So then next you're going to take your cucumber. Well, it's a cucumber mask, so we have to use a cucumber. So cucumbers are really high in vitamin A and C. They hydrate, soften the skin, soothe irritation, reduce swelling, and it also strengthens the connective skin tissue. So that's going to help the overall appearance of the skin. That's why it's our main ingredient in this little mask that we're doing. So basically what we're going to do is take about a half a tablespoon of cucumber juice, and you're going to put this into a blender. So what I did was I basically cut about 1/4 to half of my cucumber, skinned it down and placed it into the blender, and I got my juice from it. So when you're doing the cucumber, blending it all together, you're going to be left over with some pulp. Don't get rid of the pulp, all right? Take the pulp aside, squeeze the pulp into the palm of your hand to make a nice little ball, and you're going to make 2 of these, and they're going to look like this. Now, basically what you're going to do is, as you have your mask on later on, you're going to take the ball and put it on top of the eyelid and pack it into the eye, and it's going to soothe your eye and reduce any swelling that you may have. And so while you're doing your mask, just put these in the refrigerator to get them nice and cold. So we have our tablespoon of cucumber, and we're going to pour it into our mixture. And you want to mix it up really well, so you want it to get really frothy into your egg mixture. So I'm going to just do this, mix it up, and there we go. The next ingredient I have for you today is lemon juice. So you may just want to use a regular lemon. I don't have any lemons in the house right now. I just seem to never have them in the house, and I probably should get them. But what you want to do is take about 4 to 5 drops of lemon juice. We all know lemon juice is a great antioxidant. It has alpha hydroxy acids, beta hydroxy acids, high in vitamin C, and it's a great natural cleanser for the skin. I've used it in a few tips already. So you're going to pour that into your mixture. And again, mix it up. You want it to still feel thick. So if it looks a little watery, it's because you haven't mixed it up well. And your final ingredient, of course, where would we be without a cucumber mint mask without our mint? So you're going to get crushed mint, and you're going to take about a half a tablespoon of crushed mint and pour it on into your solution and mix that up. Now it's going to be really brown and crazy. And you don't have to use as much mint as I did. You could maybe even just use a teaspoon of mint, but you want it to kind of smells so delicious. And actually, mint does refresh the skin, and you're going to get that tingly, beautiful like scent and feeling to your skin, but it actually does help reduce blackheads and acne. So there's a little tip that you probably never knew. So now we're all done with our mint cucumber or cucumber mint mask, as you can see. And it's nice and brown, it looks a little crazy. So we're gonna basically just take our fingers, and it's nice and foamy because we kept mixing it up and whisking it. And you're gonna place it onto your skin. Now you don't wanna get close to the eyes. You wanna do basically what you would do in any mask and just place it on all over. You may want to tie your hair back if you have long hair. It just looks like you're putting a bunch of mud on your skin. Now what this is going to do is going to tighten the pores, it's going to clear the skin, it's going to soften the skin, it's going to tighten the skin. And that's what we really love in masks. Make sure you get your neck all over and into the creases of your nose. And I about got every little spot. And I look like I have coffee grinds on my face, but that's okay. Now what you're gonna do is let this set for about 20 minutes or longer until the egg dries on your face. So when the egg starts to dry on your face, it's gonna get super tight and it's gonna feel like this, and you're gonna look like Frankenstein. And as you're doing this, again, take your cucumber little balls, place them onto the eye, like so, and lean back and relax and enjoy your beautiful, lovely spa mask that you've created for yourself. So it's now been about 15 to 20 minutes and the mask has completely dried. And if you look really close, you can see that my skin looks really weird and it has like a layer of tightness on it. Now what you want to do is clear off your mask with some nice water, like a lukewarm water, and rinse all of it off. And if you have any residuals left on, you're going to take your cream cleanser and rinse it off as well. Now, before you do this mask, I forgot to mention that you're supposed to wash your face. My face was washed before I did this mask, so I didn't really show that in the tutorial, but make sure that you wash your face before that. And that's completely the whole tip. So I hope that you had a really good time with this tip. And remember to subscribe, hit that button right there, and subscribe to my Twitter, which is twitter.com/onthecheaptip, and subscribe to my new Pinterest, which is pinterest.com/onthecheaptip. And that's about it. So bye guys.